Hey everybody, it's Mega T Garrett here. I'm bringing another fitness video to you this evening. This is yet another update of my mission to row a marathon, 42,195 meters on the Concept 2 indoor rower. And the day that I'm going to make that attempt is May 9th. It switched from May 2nd to May 9th. So I didn't give you a video update last week because it was a rest week for that video, and it just wasn't that exciting. I rode for like half an hour, did CrossFit a few times, and did a very easy 7.5K on that Saturday. But I went into the next week ready to get back into full training, and that started on Monday with a short distance high intensity. And I decided I'm just going to go for a PR 5K. And it started out really, really well. I'll have the workout down in the description so you can go and check out the data. And I was going really well. In fact, my 2,000 meters at that point, I was only 5 seconds off my PR 2,000 time that I remember. And so that means I was going at a pretty good clip. Now, my back and lungs started really hurting around the 1,500 to go mark. And at 700, I actually hit a wall, and my back and lungs seized up on me. I couldn't exhale, so it was like, and I had to stop. I'm sorry that I had to. I feel bad like I had to. I was so close. Next time, I will. Next time. But I was on set to get under 21 minutes on my 5K, which would have been more than a minute above my PR, but I still finished in under 23 minutes. So, but I am thankful that the workout went really well. Tuesday was CrossFit, less than 8 hours later because I went in the morning, so that was fun. And then Wednesday, which is the fitness workout you'll see at the end of this video, is at our CrossFit gym. Our coach names workouts after people who attend that gym. And to show his sense of humor, if you have a workout named after you, it usually means one you suck at, you struggle with. And that particular workout is all kettlebell. Kettlebell swings, snatches, stuff like that. They just wear me out. So he made a kettlebell workout and he named it after me. Thanks. Thursday was rest day. Friday went to CrossFit again. It was a workout of doing bike, then pistols, which are one-legged squats, pull-ups, and a progressive heavier deadlift, and that was pretty fun. Saturday, I rode another 10K, and now I'm proud to report that the 10K actually went much better. I was able to get another PR, but as we're getting decreasing the time on the 10K since I've started, like 3 minutes or so, now they're getting closer. This one was only 7 seconds of a PR, and I had to sprint at the end to get it. I'll talk a little bit about that later. But that was the basis of that week. I'm going into this next week changing a few things up because now we're in February. I've been training for about a month now, and I've rode all the 10Ks I need to. Now I need to start increasing my distance for the Saturday or Friday, whichever day I get it done, long distance. And I'm going to be doing that by not changing necessarily the distance, but the time. I'm going to go back and forth until a recovery week comes up. But I'm going to go back and forth between rowing 10Ks at a good pace and then rowing 1 hour, which is longer than the 10K, at race pace, which I think I'm going to do for a 500-meter split. About 2:20 is the race pace I would really like to get. That will get me the marathon in about 3.5 hours. So that's the update for my rowing. And, of course, I want these videos to try to be educational as well. And this is the part where I have to disclaim that I'm not a trainer. I don't have any certifications. All I'm telling you guys is from my experience and what I believe has helped me to achieve my fitness goals. Now, the first one was no excuses, which I hope everybody out there who set New Year's resolutions are still keeping at that in February. The other one was drinking water, and that goes twofold with something else. Everybody has heard of this stuff called electrolytes. So, I don't know if anybody's ever done in biology class, we did an experiment one time where we had this surgical tubing where it was simulating a cell wall, like the cells we have in our body. And solutions, which is water with stuff in it, in a very general sense, can move across the membrane and fill up the that surgical tubing or that cell with the solution, and it can move also outside. The way it works is the concentration on the inside is higher. It moves out so that the solution is equal between the membrane of the cells or that surgical tubing. If the solution is more concentrated outside, it will move in until it finds a balance. So yes, you need to take in water because you sweat, but your body's fluid, if that's a general term I can use here, if there's someone out there who wants to correct me, please do and put it down in the comments. Your fluid is made up of just more than just water. There's an element called electrolytes, which help your cells do their thing. And it uses the cell membrane. If the concentration outside the cells is greater, then electrolytes can move into the cells, and thereby it can actually do its thing. If, say, the concentration inside the cells is greater than outside, say you've been drinking a lot of water but not taking electrolytes, so your solution of your basically body fluid is like diluted with water, then those electrolytes can't get into those cells. So when you're racing, not only do you need to replace your water, but you also need to replace those electrolytes. And some good examples are your sodium, your chlorine, your potassium, your magnesium, and there's a few others. So when you're doing a long distance event like a triathlon or a marathon, you not only need to take on water, but I think more importantly, you need to take in electrolytes. And it usually comes in a powder form, and this is not a sponsorship. I'm not that important yet. So I just really want to give this company a shout out because I used to use this stuff when I was in my triathlon days. A friend introduced it to me, and it's a local company out of South Dakota. They're called Hammer Nutrition, and they make fuel for endurance athletes. This is their HEED product. And I don't know if I'm showing the label or anything, or if you can see that here. Okay. It's an electrolyte mix, and it's HEED. HEED stands for High Energy Electrolyte Drink. So this is what you have to drink to replenish your electrolytes when you're racing. Usually, going back to the 10K I talked about, I was starting my fueling plan, as it's called. Now, that fueling plan is taking on electrolytes and calories and water. Now, the electrolytes, I make bottles of water, and I add 1 scoop of this to my water to make electrolyte mix. Now, I've been drinking every 2,000 meters, and I'm thinking the fueling plan is I want to drink basically some water, and then the next 2,000 meters drink some electrolytes and alternate. So that's my electrolytes. That's going to keep my body being able to stay hydrated, which is important for the fluid inside your body to actually move. Signs of dehydration is if you're getting dizzy or you can't think or you stop sweating. That is a big one, especially since I'm going to be working out inside. Signs that you're not getting enough electrolytes is cramping. Like your muscles just kind of seize up on you and stop working. That's the main. So that's how I know, like, oh, I need more of this. The other thing is your body needs fuel like calories. You're going to be burning through a lot of calories when you're doing a marathon or an endurance event. Now, you don't want to be eating just regular foods because you need to take stuff into your body that your body can digest very quickly with little stomach upset and give your body the fuel it needs, the energy it needs for those cells to be able to fire and keep going. Now, for that, I use a disgusting product called Hammer Gel. So that's literally what this is. I don't know what these sides tell, but this is another product from them. It's called Hammer Gel. It's literally you rip the top off and you just put this pouch in your mouth and you squeeze it out like a tube of toothpaste. It sounds as pleasant as it is. And this is a vanilla. I don't know how they got vanilla because this doesn't taste like that. They come in many different flavors and many different companies make these. Some people don't like them because they make them gag because you have to shove this whole thing in your mouth basically. I used to use these as triathlons. I love them. They don't upset my stomach. They just make me go for about 10 seconds. And so yeah, this is how I'm going to replace my calories. And I'm still working on this. I don't think I need that. I was trying for every 6,000 meters. I don't think I need it that often. I'm going to try 8,000 meters. So the reason my 10K was so close to my PR is I had to focus on getting the gel in, picking up the right bottles, and making sure that I was doing that correctly. So that you need to practice your fueling plan in your training. You don't go to race day and try to eat these. Believe me, that is not a good idea. And you don't know, your body might not like the heat, so you may have to choose a different product. These are clean, these are vegan, these are American-made products. So I know that I'm supporting an American-made company, and I enjoy that a lot. So that is a tip I wanted to bring to you today: is electrolyte / race fueling. It's not just drinking water when you have to come up with this plan. So there's a little more complicated than just sitting on the rower and pulling on the handle. If I want to be able to put up a good time and survive and have my body be basically okay at the end, you need electrolytes, you need water, and you need to fuel. So I hope that was some good information for you if anybody out there is looking to do a long endurance event. I might put the link to Hammer Nutrition down in the description. Again, no sponsorship. I just really like their products. Go check them out if you're feeling. And they also have energy products, well-being products, stuff like that. And they also have coffee. So that is basically all I had for you today. Sorry for the delayed week. And I'd like to finish with letting you guys know something coming up very soon. There is something that I've put together that I'm going to produce a video that's going to release, I'm hoping, on February 9th, because that will be exactly 3 months from my marathon. Everybody out there, not everybody, there have been people who have wanted to support me or buy me games to try or have me set up a Patreon account to be able to do support me in basically what I do. I found something that I feel, instead of the money coming straight to me and into my pocket, that I can do, I can help, you guys can help me do something even greater. So I know that's like a cliffhanger for you, but I hope you get excited as I am that I can just row a marathon, but we're going to do something better. We're going to benefit not only me, but many other people. So stay tuned for that. If you go over to my Discord, if you join over there, we got about 30 people now. That's awesome. Most people just hang out and kind of stay up to date. The information's already been released over there, so you can kind of get a clue of what's going to happen when the video actually breaks. So I hope you guys are excited and keep tabs on that. I'm going to release another Zelda video this week because I got fantastic feedback on my last video. So we're going to go into the kettlebell workout, and I'll give a quick, this video is already longer than I wanted it to be, sorry about that, but the kettlebell workout you'll watch this evening is very simple. It's 20 single kettlebell snatch, so one arm with the right arm, 20 kettlebell swings with one arm, what was it, 20 overhead squat. So you're holding the kettlebell basically above your head, straight up, and the kettlebell, and you got to do a squat, which is harder than it seems. Try to hold a dumbbell above your head with one arm and squat. It's hard, mostly because of shoulder mobility. After that, you do it with the left arm. 20 single arm snatch, left arm. 20 kettlebell swings, left arm. 20 overhead squat, left arm. Now, then you switch arms. So you do 20 alternating, 20 snatches, 20 kettlebell swings, alternating, and 20 overhead squats. That's the whole workout. So I did it in about 13 minutes, and I hope you guys enjoy watching me suffer through a kettlebell workout, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry for the long length, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Look forward to what I have coming this next weekend, and Zelda, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Kettlebell snatch on your left
Drive, come on, keep driving.